Previously on ShinyLockes with aDrive.
But take care of yourself first, you know. If you could squeeze it in one day, that'd be amazing, but no problem. Yes! Yes! Shiny Aerodactyl! We got it, Lily! We got it! Shiny Aerodactyl, 709 encounters! Lily's hyped! I'm hyped! Let's go, Lily! Yes! Yay! You don't have a cone on! Yes, Lily! Woohoo! And it does look absolutely amazing. So shout out to this Aerodactyl for finally showing up here. Docile nature, for, of course, our Pokemon. Alpha Sapphire Randomizer ShinyLocke. Now come. Uh-oh. This guy's coming at us with a vengeance, so he actually is looking at us as being the villain, whereas we're looking at him as being the villain. So maybe we're the bad guy here. Maybe his goal is actually good, but we'll see what he's got. He's got a Masquerain here. We have a blistering 60 speed set. Here comes Sawsbuck again, and it's the winter one. And as much as I think that Spyro is great against this thing, we are gonna get bodied unless I switch the heck out of here. So I'm gonna go into Pinocchio, thinking he's gonna go. Is this gonna happen again? I don't think he's gonna go for takedown against us. I think he's gonna go for a grass move. I'm gonna go to Pinocchio again, man. I don't know, dude. These Sawsbucks keep coming through. This is the second one. This is the winter one, which looks amazing, by the way. Best Sawsbuck form is definitely the winter one. He goes for jump. No, Pinocchio, dude! No! No! What was I gonna do there? What was I gonna do there? There was nothing. There was nothing I was gonna do there. He's got takedown. I skillfully dodged a takedown. That was a savior right there. Oh, we're gonna kill this thing. I couldn't have gone into Ernie, because Ernie, I don't think Ernie was taking a jump kick and a takedown. That would have been too much. Superior? What? I don't want to lose a life on Spyro too, but I gotta do it because Frostbite's gonna end up in the same situation. It's too frail. I'm gonna go for the aerial ace. Growth! Thank you, RNGesus. You saved a life. I think we would have lost a life on Spyro there if he went for an attacking move. We're gonna get so much experience though. We're gonna grow like 2 levels from that. Jeez, man. I've seen you before, child. It seems like you are not to be trifled with if you repelled Archie in battle. What is that fool up to now? Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys episode 10 of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Randomizer ShinyLockes, the first ever of its kind, the first ever ShinyLockes, and here we are about to take on our next gym leader, Flannery, to hopefully get our badge. And that brings us into our question of the day today, which we'll get into momentarily, I suppose, because I got some other stuff I want to talk about. First of all, thank you guys for turning up on this entire series. You guys have been absolutely killing it, and I really do appreciate the support, guys. So we're gonna set the like goal. I'm gonna lower the bar just a little bit because I know we're a little bit into this series here as we find a Meowstic. We're gonna lower the like bar down to 1,000 likes for this week. I know you guys can do it. Pretty simple. I have all the faith in the world in you guys, so make it happen, guys. So our question of the day today: what is your favorite gym design in Pokemon? We're gonna be hitting up the fire type gym leader Flannery today, and definitely curious to hear your thoughts on what your favorite gym is, man. I'm gonna hop up some of these blocks here, and we're gonna get things rolling. If I could figure out how to hop up them. Hold on. I'm struggling. There we go. I just want this TM. Maybe it'll be something good. Maybe we'll get some TMs that we need. Rock Polish. That actually could be kind of decent. I mean, I guess Spyro can learn that, you know? We could teach it to Spyro. We can do a lot of things. I'm gonna probably skip some of these trainers. I might take on some of them, but we got the whole gym to take on. Let's take on this fairy chick. I'm out here looking for Pokemon as long as I'm hiking, so we definitely need to level up Spyro just a little bit, and hopefully we'll be able to find out what our next Pokemon shiny hunt is going to be on this episode. That's the plan. If I can get through Flannery and all goes well, all goes nice, we'll be good to go. So because this thing has the ability Taunt, I believe I'm gonna go for Bite first. Potential flinch off the bat here, which would be nice, because if I can flinch him, then he can't attack us at all, and then we'll just beat him. And he's gonna go for Amnesia. That's not a big deal. That is not a big deal. So let's talk about favorite gym design. There's some really cool ones, man. When I think of gym designs in Pokemon, I think of some of those ice type gyms, you know, Wolfric and X and Y, I believe his name is. I think Price or whatever, from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I think of cool gyms like Morty's gym in Heart Gold, Soul Silver as well, or Gold and Silver, the ghost type gym leader. You know, I'm trying to think of like some of the more creative gyms. You know, I think the ones with the puzzles are typically the ones that have like the most going for them. This Remoraine's a little scary because it can go for a water type move, which would hurt Spyro. I think it's in our best interest to switch out here, and we'll just go on a Frostbite, just take on the Remoraid, because it could just go for like a Bubble Beam right now, and I don't want to deal with that shenanigans right now, and I can't risk Pinocchio going in. taking a signal beam because you know that would happen with my luck. There's the bubble beam. Excellent prediction. Frostbite still takes way too much damage from everything. I think Headbutt does more, so we'll go for Headbutt. He's gonna still be faster than us too, and bubble beam us again. I'm gonna have to switch out, man. I can't take 3 bubble beams with Frostbite. This Frostbite needs to evolve. It's 2 a KO, but I do have to switch into Ernie here. I could go into Pinocchio, but again, the fact that Remoraid probably, for some reason, is gonna have signal beam, and it's gonna kill Pinocchio. Because we only got 1 life, man. We only got 1 life left on Pinocchio. He's gonna go for the focus energy. So he is rearing up to hit us with a Psy Beam crit right now. That's what's about to happen. You can see, oh, there it is! I called it! I called it so much. He's not gonna get the crit though. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Ernie's just so bulky, man. Ernie's just like, it's like playing on easy mode. Ernie's so bulky. I called it though. Remoraid's got, like, Octillery is one of those Pokemon that just has this like absolutely nuts move pool. It's so cool, man. It gets a custom move, Octazooka, which is like absolutely useless. Let's take on this chick. I think I have to. It gets Octazooka, absolutely useless. It gets all the water coverage, it gets ice coverage, it gets grass coverage. Even from like a physical side, it can even run like Bullet Seed. I believe it might get Gunk Shot. Maybe like Sledge Bomb. I'm not positive about those last 2, but it's got like an insane move pool. And it's really cool. It's just a bad Pokemon generally speaking. Otherwise, it's really slow and its defenses aren't that great, but it's still pretty cool, man. It's like a little tank octopus, man. So can't hit on that too much. So we're gonna hit this Noctowl. He's gonna go for that big uproar. We're gonna eat that up, no problem. Look at Spyro eating that up. Spyro's a dragon, dude. He doesn't care. I would really like a flinch here or a paralysis, just because he's got the reflect up and it's annoying. And that's not gonna happen, so it's fine. So anyway, here we are. It is Monday morning when I'm recording this. You guys will see it on Tuesday. I'm kind of trying to get a little bit ahead of schedule here, just because, you know, it's a lazy Monday. I'm just like, oh, it's Monday. Today's a struggle. Again, I know it's Tuesday, so it's Tuesday. Today's a struggle. Like, I don't know. Today's just one of those days, man. I like woke up this morning, just got back from the weekend, and I didn't really do a whole lot of productive things this weekend, in all honesty. Well, actually, no, that's not true. So Saturday, what did I do Saturday? So I streamed a little bit Saturday, and then I kind of took a Dan day on Saturday, the rest of Saturday. I streamed for like 3 hours, and then I took a Dan day, and I did some editing and stuff too, so I was relatively productive. But, Tynamo, I think I gotta switch out though, because I don't want to take a grass type move. I think Pinocchio can come in here pretty comfortably, or I can go to Ernie. Yeah, let's go to Ernie, let's just be safe. So Saturday I did some streaming, did a couple videos, and I just chilled, man. I just played like Call of Duty for a really long time. I just played like a lot of Call of Duty, and that was really fun, man. I got to just chill and play Call of Duty and just relax, and that was fun. I played with a couple friends. I played with my friend Omar, so shouts to Omar for the games. We played like, I don't know, 10, 15 games together, which is really cool. And then Sunday I had to do stuff for the wedding registry. If you've ever gotten married or known anyone who's gotten married, they do this whole wedding registry thing where you basically go to different stores, for example, like Macy's, or in this case, we went to Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond, and you pick out all these things that, like, you are basically, it's like a wish list for people for when they go to your wedding or their bridal shower, and they want to buy you gifts, right? And they don't know what to buy you. So standardly at a wedding, you're supposed to give, most people just give cash. You're supposed to give what's equivalent to, like, whatever the wedding's supposed to cost, right? So if it's roughly $100 per person from the cost of the people hosting the wedding, then you would give like $100, right, as a gift. I guess that's the standard. Seems kind of ridiculous, but either way. So the whole wedding registry thing is like kind of old school. It's kind of like an old tradition where you create this wedding registry at all these different stores, and people end up being super duper awesome, and they send you cool stuff, right? So you just basically go shopping without your own money, and you hope that people buy it. But the thing that I kind of had an issue with is we end up in Laveridge Town, I believe. The thing I had an issue with this whole process is the fact that, one, I guess we had already picked the stores out ahead of time, which is fine, whatever. So we ended up picking a couple stores, but these stores are not really designed in a way, aside from maybe Bed Bath & Beyond, and maybe Macy's has a better design. But the stores all have the eligibility to do this, where they take this wedding registry thing. But then some of the other stores don't even try to act like they do wedding registries. They just like, I don't know, really slack with it. They just do a really poor job of helping out the people who are trying to set them up. So the thing that frustrates me the most, and the point I'm trying to get to here, is you're supposed to set up this wedding registry, and it's not like I'm gonna put like, oh, I need a new laptop on there. It's not like a Christmas wish list. It's like a wish list of like, okay, these two people are getting married and they're moving in together, and you need to like get them all the basic stuff. So like a toaster and a microwave and maybe a TV and maybe some fine china and like some dinner plates and some silverware and like a nice knife set and some all this stuff, right? And like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So my fiance and I have lived together for almost 10 months now, and we have a lot of the things that we would otherwise have already needed to get, right? We have, not everything, but we have some of the basic stuff, right? We have some like plates and some stuff, and all of it's like cheap stuff, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's all like Walmart stuff where it was like super duper inexpensive, but that's because, you know, we're young kids who are in this apartment and we're not gonna spend a ton of money on this stuff. Did that thing just live that aerial ace? Tell me it had some sort of crazy berry. What, citrus berry? What is that? Enigma berry. What is going on? How did he even live that aerial ace? This is a deerling. These deerlings and sawsbucks are just like the worst ever against my teams. So you have to get all this. So here's the thing though, like I said, these registries, they're like, okay, so you're moving into your house, you're supposed to get all this stuff. So one of the things you're supposed to get is a set of fine china, right? That's like one of the things that you're supposed to get as a married couple. And in terms of tradition, now your family may do it different. If you don't live in the US, it might be different. I don't know. But in terms of what, you know, the communication I've had with my family and stuff like that, getting this fine china seems to be like a real deal. You're supposed to get it. And I understand you're supposed to get it because when you move into your first house or whatever, if you want to have dinner guests over for a fancy dinner party, you really got to have something nice to show off and be like, hey, check out our nice plates. You don't want to be handing out paper plates if you're having like coworkers over and it's like a nice dinner or something like that. So that is kind of logic here. But have you ever seen the prices of this stuff? It is astronomically insane. We're talking about, to get a plate, like a 5-piece set with like a plate, a tiny plate for bread or whatever. Guys, I'm a simple guy. I seriously am cool with using paper plates. But to get that, like the little cup holder for the coffee cup, I don't even drink coffee. We're talking about like legitimately, guys, like to get a really nice set of this china, which again is supposed to last your whole life. It's like something like, maybe not your whole life, but it's supposed to last you for a long, long time. It's something ridiculous, like $150 per person. And you're supposed to buy like 12 sets of this stuff. What? So hold on, so time out here. Let's just pull the time out. I'm gonna ask people on my wedding registry to like hook a brother up with fine china, and you don't expect each person to like buy you 12 sets of fine china. It doesn't work that way. Like as a gift, someone will get you one set, and then someone else might get you another set, whatever else you're supposed to put it together. But then whatever you don't get as a gift, guess who's supposed to pick up the rest? Like say I say only, you know, appreciate it for anything I get, but say I get 7 sets of fine china for my wedding registry, right? 7 sets. That means your homie, I gotta go buy the other 5 sets, dude, to get to 12. Like, dude, that's ridiculous. So it's like a fine line between buying or saying you want the things that you want and then what's practical, right? Because at 24, I'm not really looking to buy, you know, a bunch of sets of fine china. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm excited to move into this house here. I'm excited to have this you know, this china that I'm gonna use once every 3 years. But I'm not excited to pay for it because there's a lot of things I'm gonna have to pay for, yo. I'm about to get married. Then after that, you know, I'm hoping to get into a new apartment or a new house or something like that with my fiance when we move. All this other stuff. It's just like, what? I know this is kind of like a rant about just stupid random stuff that probably most people don't care about, but I just thought it was an interesting topic because that's what I did yesterday. So we were getting pulled around and pushed around from all sorts of people telling us what to do and what not to do and all sorts of stuff, and it's like nuts, man. It was a very stressful day yesterday. We started at Bed Bath & Beyond. They move incredibly slow there, but they were very, very helpful. Then we went to Kohl's. I really don't ever want to set foot in a Kohl's again. In fact, I would rather, you know, I'd rather like watch the building just disappear. I don't know. The Kohl's thing just didn't fly for me. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the whole Kohl's thing. Legitimately, here's another good story about the Kohl's thing. So I'm the kind of person where I am very, very, very nice to people in customer service because I worked customer service for a really long time, and I try to understand where they're coming from and realize that, okay, I get it. I can be patient. I can understand. So we go to the back of Kohl's because they have their customer service in the very back. They don't have it in the front of the store. They have it in the back. So we go all the way to the back, and it's a Sunday in the afternoon, so there's like a pretty solid line, like 15 people deep. They clearly don't have enough people working at the store because there's a line up front too, so these guys are just like doing it wrong. It's just, I hate retail stores that don't properly staff their stores. I get it, but like, come on. you know, you're paying these people, you know, $8 an hour. Just get like 2 more bodies in there that are like capable of doing stuff. That way we have more jobs and everyone's happy, and it's like, stop, you know, you're already making 70% markup on your t-shirts you're selling. So anyway, enough of that rant. So this Ekans is actually like kind of problematic if it goes for a poison type move. I think Frostbite needs to prove its worth here, so I'm actually gonna go for the Icy Wind anyway. He's gonna go for the bite here. If Frostbite somehow dies, then it's his own fault. No, he's gonna win. Nice job, Frostbite. So we're in this back of the store, and there's a line and whatever else, and we see this giant kiosk for wedding registry, but it doesn't have the scanners. Like when you go to a store, you look for these little scan kiosks, so you can walk around the store and you just scan things, and it automatically adds to your registry. That's the easiest way to do it. And a Pig Knight. Do I have a thing for a Pig Knight? I think I do. I think Ernie could beat Pig Knight. Level 26, yo. So I couldn't, we didn't have the scanner. We're looking for the scanner. So I asked this associate, nice lady, and she says, I don't think we do that here. I don't think we do that, but let me ask the manager. So she goes and asks the manager. The manager doesn't have an answer for her. For some reason, the manager doesn't know. So she says, okay, I'll ask the store manager. Now, when I say the store manager, I'm not talking about, you know, Joe Schmo over here. I'm talking about the guy who legitimately, his picture is on a poster in the front of the store. My homie Tim at Kohl's is on the picture in the front of the store. So this is the manager's manager. This is the only guy in this store who's got an office. This is the only guy in this Kohl's who knows what's going on, with all due respect to all the Kohl's people. Oh my God, he's got a Keyberry. Why do you have a Keyberry? These random Pokemon are so weird. He's got a Keyberry, Flame Charge, Pig Knight. This Pig Knight sprite is actually like kind of cool. Oh man, I'm like having a hard time with this thing. I think I beat him with Storm Throw though. Oh, I crit him. I forgot I had the Storm Throw. I showed you Storm Throw. I would have crit him. Or I would have beat him. That's all right. We'll beat him here. I'll just have to use more potions. So we're waiting, and this lady takes us to the front of the store now. So now we're not in the back of the store by this customer service line. She brings us to the front of the store and has us wait for the store manager. She goes to retrieve the store manager. Ernie wants to learn Body Slam. What? All right, we're getting rid of Focus Energy for Body Slam. I like that. That's Parachance right there. I didn't even know he learned a Body Slam. So we're in the front of the store now, waiting for the store manager Tim to come out. And I'll be honest with you, all I want to know is if they have the scanners. That was my only question. Do you guys have the scanners so I can start scanning for my wedding registry? That was my question. That was the only question I wanted to ask, and the lady didn't have the answer. So she had to get the store manager, because no one else knew the answer. So we wait there for probably 10, 15 minutes, no joke, sitting there in the front of the store waiting, after already waiting in the first line, and waiting for this lady to come over and tell us about, you know, whatever, say, hey, you know, we either do the scanning or we don't do the scanning. And the store manager never comes. He's apparently in a meeting, and I'm not surprised. You know why? Because he's the store manager, and he shouldn't have to deal with, you know, questions like, hey, do we do wedding registries with a scanner? You know, that's not really a question that a store manager should be answering, in all honesty. He's got probably better things to do. You know, like realize that I don't have enough employees on the floor to take care of all the customers I have. So that happens, whatever. So we're waiting. I finally see some other girls off in the distance that were employees. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk to them. Because I'm gonna find out if they know if these scanners exist, because I just want to know if they exist. Because if they exist, then we're good. Then I'm not wasting my time. If they don't exist, then I should probably leave, as this guy goes for the Will-O-Wisp. This man, now I have to go heal up at the Pokemon Center. You are absolutely annoying, you Mask. So now I have to, that's annoying. I gotta switch now too. I don't think I have full heals. I might just go for a bite a few times and just try to beat him, even though we're burned. If he has Hex, I'm just gonna laugh. We're gonna flinch him. He has Hex. How much is this gonna do? Oh my God, Spyro! We got so lucky that he didn't die. I actually beat him with Bite here, but yeah, I just beat him with Bite. Let's just bite him. I don't think the burn damage is gonna take into effect. If I lose a life because of this for some reason, because he dies to burn, I think the match ends when you faint the Pokemon. I don't think the burn damage takes into effect. Pretty sure. If I lose Spyro a life here, then you guys could just blame me for being stupid. Okay, so we're good. So this story is really long, evidently. Do I have any way to heal off the burn? Do I have any way? Max potions, Ross berries. I don't pick up the berries because I'm stupid. I don't have any way to heal off a burn. I really would like to have Spyro on the team, so I do need to go just heal up really quick. I think we're actually at the gym leader, but I'll have to go heal up really quick. Not a big deal. Okay, let me just make a quick cut here, and I'll go heal up. All right, guys, so we are here in front of Flannery. In terms of my story that I was just telling, I didn't even get any further. But let's take out Flannery, and then I'll try to remember to finish the story, because otherwise we need to. I think I could do both, but let's see here. What does Flannery have to offer us here? Our fourth gym leader here, Flannery, and this is a tough one here. This is a toughie. This is a toughie. Welcome! Oh man. No, I mean, puny trainer, you've done well to make it this far. Let's see, I'm honored to be serving as the gym leader of... She's kind of a rookie, but she's bae. No, I mean, I'm Flannery and I'm in charge here. You better not underestimate me because I've been a leader for a short time. I inherited my skills from my grandfather. Alright, so here we are, taking on Flannery, the fire-type gym leader. Of course, our team will be randomized, and I'm not looking forward to see what that Torkoal ends up being, because it could be incredibly scary. But let's see what she's got. She's got a Sentret to kick things off. Not bad at all. I think we can kind of beat this Sentret pretty easily. So I see these two girls in the distance, go talk to them, and I say, hey, you guys got the scanner? Oh, we definitely have the scanner. We just don't know how to use it. No one in the store knows how to use it. Anyway, I'll kind of, oh my god, this thing's level 26. We don't know how to use it though. No one knows how to use this scanner. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. No one knows how to use this scanner in the store? Like, are you guys ridiculous? Not a single person in the store actually knew how to use the scanner. So I finally figure out where the scanners are. We get to skip the line at customer service, which is where I started in the first place, in the back of the store. We finally end up in the back of the store again. That's where they have the scanners. And the lady's super nice, and she gives me the scanner as we find a Simipour, and I think that is going to be the thing that we're going to have to beat here. I think Pinocchio's going to have to do its thing, man, even though I'm a low level. If this thing goes for an ice-type move, I think we're being in a little trouble here. We'll see what he's going to do. He's got to go for a water move, though. He's going to go for Scald. He's got Scald on his Simipour. No burn. Okay. I can't stay in there. I have to fake out and then switch, because if he Scald burns me, we're done skis. I don't even have grass type moves. We gotta switch. This thing is problematic, yo. This thing is problematic. I don't even know if I want to switch Ernie in on Scald, because I guess the good thing is I can crit him every time with Storm Throw, so a burn isn't that big of a deal. So we finally go to the back of the store and we get these kiosks, and the lady who hands me the kiosk, she's like, oh, or the little scanner thing, she doesn't even know how to use it herself, and she asked me to teach her, and I just felt so bad, guys. I just felt so bad. And that's cool and all, but like, it was just blown away. I was just blown away, man. It was just a brutal experience at Kohl's. No one knew how to do the thing, and no one knew what was going on, and it was just bad. And I think we're actually going to be able to beat the Simipour because it goes for Leer instead of Scald. I don't know what's with the AI, but I am not going to complain about that because this thing was very challenging for my team. I think if he burned me, he might have been able to beat me with the Simipour. I don't know what I would have done. He would have just destroyed me. Here comes Trubbish. I think we're good now at this point. I feel pretty safe. Guess we'll just body slam. Maybe I can paralyze him. He's gonna go for stockpile. Little Trubbish. That was actually scary. We were able to keep our cool there and make it work because of some of our switches, but you see that Scald, if it burned, it would have been a 2-hit KO on me. I think on Ernie, and we would have been in a lot of trouble if he just kept clicking Scald. I don't know what move he just went for, but I don't think it's a smart idea to stay in. So let's go to Frostbite. I think Frostbite could probably take a hit, get him some action here. He definitely needs to level up. Obviously, without the experience share, it's very important for me to kind of switch around my Pokemon and get as much experience across the board here. He's gonna go for the Hyper Potion, that's fine. I do want to keep my Pokemon as good leveled as possible. You can see our highest level is this Pokemon, Frostbite 29, and you can see even at level 29, like, you know, we're still fairly evenly matched. So, you know, this is level 26, the Simipour was 28, so it's not like we're like super overpowered by any means. I do want to go for Icy Wind to slow him down here though. He just keeps going for stockpile. This thing is getting bulky, dude. If he goes for Spit Up, I feel like it's gonna do a lot. Enough to knock us out, I don't think, but it's gonna do a lot. I'm gonna go for the Bite Flinch here, because he's +3 anyway, so I'm not gonna be hurting him too much. He's gonna go for Swallow, so he just wants all this boosting. That was a poor decision on your part, man. You should have just kept it. Look how much, oh my god, he gained so much health. And he lost all those stat boosts too. I can just Ice Fang him. This is gonna flinch him. Now he's gonna go for Takedown. Look how much that does. That like does a lot. It actually does a lot. Let's go for Bite again. Maybe I'll get the flinch because it's a higher chance, 30%. I got them black glasses too, so now I didn't get it. Wow. This Trubbish has been a little harder to take down than I thought it would be. And honestly, Frostbite, like I said, has been incredibly underwhelming from a power standpoint. Like, having 50 across the board for base stats just isn't good. It's just not good. And he went for Swallow again. Stop it. Stop doing that. Stop swallowing. That's what she said? No, she wouldn't have said that. Doesn't make any sense. No crits. Sweet. All right, I think we're going to be able to beat the Trubbish. I think we're good. Hit with a big bite here, and that should call it a day. Whew! That's it, baby. We're going to take down the next gym leader, our Flannery here, and that is going to set us up in perfect situation for us to go grab our next shiny Pokemon, our 5th shiny on the team. Now, I do want to just say this here, guys, because I think it is worth saying. Someone mentioned it to me. If you don't know, from the beginning of the randomizer, I did set it to randomize based on base stat total. So, one thing I failed to realize by doing that is the 5th gym leader happens to have 2 Pokemon that have an insane base stat total in 670 or whatever it is. I think that's what Slacking's base stat total is. It's something over, it's like 600. It's absolutely insane. It's on par with like Rayquaza and Groudon and stuff like that. So I honestly have no idea what is going to happen when we take on our dad Norman and his 2 Slackings, because they're gonna get randomized into something else, and they're gonna get randomized into something most likely incredibly powerful. So the next gym match is going to be insanity. I don't even know what to expect. It is gonna be insanity. But here is our friend May after beating the gym leader. Wow, it's such a relief to see you in one piece. Well, you know, the last time I saw you was right after battling those Team Wetsit people, so I was a bit worried thinking about what might have happened to you after that, aDrive. You battled again after that and you beat him? You really are something else. I'm pretty impressed by that. And you got that stone. That's a meteorite you got from back there. Oh, that's right here. I've been thinking about giving these to you. She's going to hook us up with the Go Goggles, which is going to be the item we're going to need to go to the desert. And we are going to the desert. So next you'll be challenging your dad Norman in Petalburg. I'm headed to Petalburg myself. Do you want to go back together, back to Petalburg? So I want to go to the desert, but I need a Pokemon with Sweet Scent first. So I'm actually not going to go, and she's going to just head out. So that's going to be it for May. If I want to go with her, I guess I can. So that's kind of useful. All right, what I need to do is I need to heal, and then I need to go find a Pokemon with Sweet Scent. And the only Pokemon I remember that we've encountered that has Sweet Scent is I remember we encountered Fungus a few times, and I remember we encountered Surskit. And Surskit is definitely in the Verdant Turf Tunnel. So I think what I'm going to do is warp speed myself all the way to the Verdant Turf Tunnel, catch my Surskit, and meet you guys back at the desert. So I'm going to cut, and I'll be back when I figure all that out. Alright guys, we have returned, and we are ready to rock and roll in the desert. I'm going to be busting out the Sweet Scent. I did go catch my Surskit. Luckily, it didn't take me too long to find it. And we're going to randomize, or it's already randomized. We're going to randomly encounter Pokemon through the way the Horde mechanic works. Now, before I click Sweet Scent here, this part of the shiny search is not going to be like the Nuzlocke portion where I only catch the first Pokemon I encounter on each route. We are going to just get our shiny encounter. Whatever shiny decides to pop up in the desert is going to be the shiny we're going to go for, obviously. So I think the way Hordes work with randomized is you don't know, like all 5 Pokemon could be different Pokemon. So we're really, really playing with the luck here. So I am going to go for Sweet Scent here and give you guys just a little taste. I'll maybe do it 2 times or so. Give you guys a little taste of some of the stuff we might run into, and then we're going to do the shiny hunting, obviously, on our live stream on Twitch. So there's some sick Pokemon. Look at that, dude. Tell me that's not sick. Tell me that's not sick. So just this alone, we have Staryu, Glameow, Dwebble, Grimer, and Seal, all of which are potential for us to get shiny right now. So absolutely nuts how this works. Let's do one more just to see, or 1 or 2 more just to see if there's any differences, and I'll actually update the encounter number too. So we're actually at 2 now. We'll see kind of what we're gonna get here, and then you guys can let me know in the comment section below which one you would like the most. Obviously, it's gonna be kind of the luck of the draw here, but it looks like that is what the Hordes are gonna be. It looks like they're the same both times, so maybe they're the same every time, but we'll find out here in a second. I'll do one more just out of curiosity, and these are some cool Pokemon, man. Grimer, Seal, Dwebble, Glameow, and Staryu. I can tell you, me personally, I would love the Staryu the most because we do need a water-type Pokemon and a swimming Pokemon, something that can surf for us. That would be the one that I would want the most, and I guess second most would probably be Dugong, even though it's a very, very simple shiny. It's not that crazy. So that's going to be it, man. It shows you all 5, and that's what we're going to go for, man. We've got 5 chances 2 of which are water types. The Seal and the Staryu, both of those would be pretty cool, in all honesty. Probably the Staryu would be my favorite because it's just such an amazing shiny. So if I had to rank them in order of best to worst, I would say Staryu in terms of what I want on the team. Staryu, Seal, Grimer, Dwebble, Glameow. That would be my 5, but you guys can let me know what you're thinking. And I think that's a pretty good spot for us to end here. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna get the next shiny for the playthrough, and then we have to take on the gym leader, of course, our father, on the next episode. So this week is action-packed in terms of this episodes and this ShinyLock, and I hope you guys are digging it. 1,000 likes, guys, is our goal for this week. Remember, hit that on Tuesday and Thursday. You'll get the bonus episode on Friday. And don't forget our question of the day. What is your favorite gym design in all of Pokemon? My name is Dan, also go by aDrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace.